I feel slightly better about my shitty windows, and I'm not talking about those windows. I'm talking, well, really only about that window. I feel slightly better about that window because I remembered um whenever I was in the mountains, there was a house that was being built where a whole wall was like this, right? But this whole wall was windows, but it wasn't like a full window or like two windows like this. It was 10 individual, I guess in this case, one block windows, but in real life, just like 10 individual regular windows next to each other that were across an entire wall. And it like stunned me. Anyway, hi, welcome. It's me, Bunny Miko. I can't shift click these. I can do that though. Anyway, last episode we made this monstrosity, and actually, it doesn't look that bad. It looks a bit silly. There's a cow there also. Um, anyway, yeah, I think it did come out pretty decently. But now this episode, well, I wrote it down on the sign, but I think it's literally just that. Yes, expanded room. I want to work on um this thingy. So, as I was saying last episode, it can't go up too much higher um, because the build limit. But do I even want it to go much higher than even this? I don't know. Let's see. Well, because I'm gonna need to move this out just a bit here. Wait, I don't like that. Oh, but no, that's too fucked up. Okay. So let's see. How much like room do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 11. 11 should be more than enough. But I mean, I don't want it to go all the way up there. I want it to kind of only go like halfway. So I think this would be a good level to start it off on, I think. As for the design, I have zero damn idea at all. I'm also not even sure if I want to use these blocks. I mean, I could use wood. I think that might make more sense to use wood for this. Well, let's see. Let's just get down like some wood here. Let's replace this with wood and see if I like it. Because I'm thinking about what would look good as a contrast to, the walls and whatever. And, if the floor is going to be wood, then it just makes sense for this pathway to also be wood. That being said, though, I do need... Oh, I have wooden slabs. Perfect. Okay. It's like, does that look good? Wait, hold on. I need my cooked pork chops. Yeah. I think wood works. Okay, so I think I should start it pretty much immediately. I don't think it really needs to go out anymore. Like I think it could start just on this, like whatever building I'm gonna make could start here, right? If I were to make it start even further out, I would probably want to build it up, but I think this is a good distance. So let's get this cobblestone. Let's just place down like I'm gonna assume. Actually, how would I want this? Would I want this to be like a I could have this be like just an entrance that's not one block, kind of like that. So in that case, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put down like these just for now. So I'm gonna have to think of. How are you, by the way? It's November 10th. I'm gonna have to think of what shape do I want this? Do I want it in? I think I just want like a miniature tower type shape. So basically this kind of circle that I have here, but shrunken down, I'd say by, well, how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or this is 3, right? So if I were to do 3, and how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so having this be 3 makes sense. So I think instead of having these here, I should have them be like here. Oh, I guess I can keep that. And here, right? So this would be where this wall is. And I'm thinking, what if we go here? Then we go like there. Then we do 1, 2, 3. Fill this in. We have those 3 there. And then they go like, oh, this is pretty tiny. Yeah, and then there'll be one here. That'll be filled in. Oh, I have wood. Then like that. I think that's a decent shape, right? It's basically just a tiny version of this. But let's look. Shit. I mean, no. Okay, I do think that's a good shape, but I think it can be brought in by a block. Honestly, I don't think it even needs to be that far out. But it's hard to say without the walls being there. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. I did actually build this a little bit further out than even I meant to, somehow. But yeah, let's just try moving this in a block. I'm thinking, would I even want it moved in a block? Would I want 2 blocks? We'll see. If I just do this, which is a very weird way of doing this, but I guess it works. Okay. I have one here, one here, one here. Okay. Let's see. How does this look? I'm breaking all my damn armor with each fall. I still think it should be brought in by one more. You know? I think one more should be good. Any closer than that, and you're getting too close, but I think this should look fine. Let's see though. I'm losing a lot of materials to the void down there. Okay, what am I doing? Okay. Should I go and pick up those materials? Oh, they didn't actually fall that far down. Well, I guess I do need to go down here anyway. Most of them just landed on this tree, but there are a lot that went down there. I'm gonna need like a fucking trampoline or some shit. Oh no. I hear a skeleton. Well, I'm gonna assume it's a skeleton. Can I have this one fucking dirt, please? Okay, we're fine. Anyway, how are you doing? I'm actually doing quite well today. Yesterday I worked a lot on that terrain stuff. And I learned a lot of new techniques and stuff I'll be implementing over the next, I don't know, while. But I started, one of the things that I was doing was I was cutting up a bunch of hemp rope into tiny little fibers. Yeah, I think that's good. I was cutting up a bunch of hemp rope into tiny little fibers. And then I was going to use that as flocking. And what flocking is it's a material used for like grass or like kind of shrubbery and stuff like that, or sand, basically just little grains of colored particles that you use for decoration. And I'm making my own, and I'm making it with cut up hemp rope, and then you mix it with paint. And the thing is, I'm having trouble getting like the right amount of paint, and the right amount of whatchamacallit. Oh, I'm gonna need to make more stone, that's for sure. The right amount of paint versus the right amount of fibers, right? Because if you put too much paint, then it'll be like really globby, and it won't be good. It just won't be good. It'll be too globby. But if you don't put enough, then obviously it doesn't paint it. So I have to find like a good in between there. Also finding the right colors is hard. Um, the first batch that I did was horrible. Towards the end I put water and black in it, and that just made it like radioactive goop, and it wasn't really usable. So I threw that away. This batch that I did this morning might be better. I think I fell victim to still the two issues of it's going to be too clumpy, and also it's going to be too wrong color. I used the wrong verbiage. It's going to be the wrong color. It's more of like a tealish green than kind of the green you would want for terrain and whatever. I think it might still work. I think it might still turn out decent. But right now I'm just letting it dry, so I can put all of the fibers through I believe it's called a sieve. Just like a pasta drainer, basically. Not the one I use for pasta though, a dedicated one. But yeah, I'll put it through that, and that'll help grind it down. But if it's too clumpy, it's still just not gonna really be able to work. So I'm hoping it's not too clumpy, and also that it's the right colors. So wish me luck. If not, I think also what caused that is why I had to use so much paint is that I just used too much fiber, and it caused it to be like too thick, so it needed more paint, and then it gets all clumped together because of how thick it is. So I think I'm gonna have to use less fiber per batch, plus use better paint. I did end up finding a slightly better shade of green, because the green that I had, I could only find like really bright ones. The first time around, I tried using a bright green plus like brown and black to kind of make it darker, but that didn't work that great. So this time I tried to make a green with yellow and blue, and that worked better. It definitely worked better, but it wasn't great. It ended up making kind of like the teal, like I said, and also there was a lot of yellow like clumps and blue clumps, and it just wasn't great. So I'd rather just use like a green and try and get a good green, and use brown and maybe black, but I don't think I'll need black. I think I'll just need brown and maybe a bit of yellow just to make it look better. But yeah, that's my goal if this current batch that's trying ends up being bad. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to make a lot more in the future. Anyway, I also another thing that I'm gonna plan on making soon is trees. Thing is with trees is that there's a lot of different methods to make trees, and they can get really, really complicated. Like, if you want to make like a really high quality tree, you're gonna be twisting wire around like a fucking insane person. you know, like you're making an armature out of like wire that you twist, and you twist all the branches to make a huge tree. I'm not going to be doing that for multiple reasons. One, I don't want to. Two, I don't want to, basically. Also, mostly it doesn't fit the little terrain area that I'm making right now. I don't really want a super complex tree for this terrain area. You know, eventually when I make like a proper, you know, city, or I guess town or whatever landscape, that's not just a little modular one, you know, I'll do that. But for now, I'm going to use a method that I forgot I was planting sugarcane. I'm gonna use a method that I saw on YouTube, where actually again they use hemp rope, and thankfully I have a lot of hemp rope for some reason. Um, I'm gonna use a method where like you like twist one end of the hemp rope, and that's gonna be like the trunk basically, and then at the other end of the hemp rope you kind of like untwist it a bit, and you kind of make it flop out, or what am I trying to say, like fan out a bit, and that'll be like the top of the tree. And then you glue like lichen and, you know, just foliage to the top, and what's the other thing called, flock and stuff to the top, and that'll make it look nice and tree. So that'll be the method. But I'm not sure what I'm going to use, because obviously I don't have lichen. I'm not sure if I'm going to order lichen, or I'm going to try something else, because I do have like bits of fake moss, but I don't know how well they will actually work for what I'm trying to do, because they are really like sticky and kind of weird. So I'm not sure how well they'll work, but I'll try it out. Maybe. If not, then I'll just buy lichen, but we'll see. But yeah, that's my progress report on my terrain building. What I guess I yeah. Ooh, I have bones too. Hi. All right, what do I name you? You're gonna be whoa. Don't go in there, please. You're gonna be Lassie Steen, named after Choose, also known as Popey, you know, also known as Rage Against the Cuisine, also known as Cynical, also known as Skullblower, also known as Peace Server, also known as... He has other names, I just can't remember them. Yeah, that's Lassie Steen. Hello, Lassie Steen. I wish I could dye your collar, because then I'd have an easier time remembering which wolf you are. I have one wolf, but I mean for the future when I have multiple wolves. Okay, well anyway. Wait, no, let's not put this shit in here. Let's put this shit in here. Okay. So what was I doing? Wait, let's get pork chomp. Ow. Okay. Oh, right. Hold on. I need, I was making stone. That's what I was doing. I will have to go mining again sometime soon to get more cobblestone like usual. But for now, it's enough. Just to make this tiny little area. I love water. Fuck. Okay. So let's build up by... Let's start by just building up by 3. Another little kind of like DIY thing I've been doing, or that I did, I guess I should say, is that I made like a little cat toy. My cats haven't played with it yet because they're lazy and they're stupid and don't care. But it's basically like a box with the flaps cut off and the top cut off. And then I got like string, and I poked a bunch of holes in the box, like on every side of the box, I should say. Um, and then I ran the string through all of the holes, made sure it was taut, and then put a so basically it creates like a kind of like a web of string. Um, and then I put a what am I trying to say? I put a ball in there. So then they kind of go to play with the ball in the string. But they haven't done it yet. But it looks really cool. Not my design, by the way. I saw it, or my mom saw it on Instagram and asked me to make it. Okay, so if this is the wall, let's see, how does this look? Yeah. I think that's a good height. So as for the roof, oh God, I'm gonna have to build one of these fucked up things again. So let's see. Wooden planks. I should have stairs, right? Or did I really use all my stairs somehow? How is that even possible? I don't know. But let's grab fences too, just because. Let's make a bunch of stairs. I was thinking, I don't know if I want the chandelier to be that design, because like it looks cool, but it looks cool for more like a lamp, not really like a chandelier. Nah, that looks good. Anyway, I was thinking, what if I had a pole run down the middle here? I'm not sure why there would be a pole running down the middle, but it would just kind of give like a, I don't know. I think that does look better than there being no pole there. I kind of want this to be, oh, hold on. Kind of want that to be that, just because I don't know. But yeah, you know what? I think that helps. I don't know. That just looks good. I couldn't tell you why it looks good. It just kind of does. Anyway, right, I have these stairs. So let's see. Do I want Ooh, I don't want these to really be on the same height though. I kind of want this to be another block up. Which in that case, I guess let's just see. How would that look if this was one more block up? Oh God, I have to which 5, 6? This is a lot more cumbersome than using a whole hotbar. Just switching between 5 and 6. I'm also getting a lot of... I'm only getting cobblestone. I don't know if this is working. This is fucking stupid. What am I doing? Here. Because we have it up this high, then dirt. Then the beginning of the roof would be here, which would be taller than that roof, which I think I like. I don't want them to be really at the same height. And then, ooh, but then that's, wait, yeah. Plus, if it was here, then that'd be weird. That'd be at a weird height. I guess, I don't know. Yeah, but let's see how that looks. Just in terms of height. Why are you so close to the edge? How the hell did you get so close to the edge? Okay. Yeah, I think that could work. Also not sure, what am I going to do for the bottom? Like, I think it needs some sort of like, needs to be like connected to the tower. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. But for now, let's get this roof. So, I guess it'll just be, in many ways, exactly like this roof, but at a smaller scale and also, oh. eh, Wait, what? Oh, wait. How did I even... Oh, okay, I see. I see what I was doing wrong. Wait, so if this is where usually that would be, then that means that that would be here. Right? And then... This would be... I mean, but it looks... Oh, gosh, this is fucking me up. Wait. This is fucking me up. Hold on. If this... Wait, let's fill this in. Hold on. Let's fill this in. Is that normal? No. This is supposed to be filled in. What is going on? No, that's not right. It's supposed to be... It's supposed to be like... Like that. Oh. Shit. So I think I should move this back by 1. Or I guess forward by 1 or something like that. Is that right? Yeah, because this is... Oh my god, this is fucking me up. Wait, so if I had... Does it look... How bad does it look if there's stairs here? And then... I guess... wooden planks here? How bad does that look? Because I feel like that's going to be way too close to the main building. I feel like this structure's fucked up. Yeah, that's too close. That's definitely too close. I fucked up the structure somewhere along the path. And I'm not... Okay, what? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's tear this down. I think I need to plan this out a little bit better. Anyway, it's been... Oh, I was gonna go to the... I was gonna go to Discount Tire today because I heard they do, like, whatchamacallit, for free. Like tire leaking fixes for free. I'm not sure if I'll go today though because I had a late start to the day because I had to take a shower and do other stuff in the morning. But I think I might go at like 3, just depending on how I feel. If I don't, then I'll go tomorrow at like 10 a.m. But we'll see. But the temperature difference is insane. Like it literally went from like yesterday it was like 70 and then today it's like 40. Like it was 30 this morning. The low was like 27. That's insane. How the fuck? Okay, so I'm thinking multiple things here. But let me gather all of these materials first because these are too precious to not gather back up. I'm running out of cobblestone. Okay. A lot of them dropped all the way down there. I don't know, but I see a... Oh no, that's a cow. Okay. Wow, that scared the fuck out of me. Like all of my armor just broke. Okay. Let's try not to spend too much time down here then, because I don't want to get into a fight without like any of my armor. Okay, yeah, let's head back. You know what, let's... Oh no, well I guess I should keep it on just until I'm back up there. Oh yeah, I can cut through here. Look at that. How good did that do me? Not much. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't fucking remember. Was I talking about the mechanic? No, I moved on. I moved on past that, didn't I? Oh yeah, the temperature. But it did feel good though, waking up and it being so cold. I fucked with it a lot. I want to go. I want to go to the drugstore to get candy because the candy that I like is buy one get one free for the next like 5 days. I've never put a torch there, really? How have I managed to not at least light up this tiny area? Okay. I need to light up this hill. Yeah, the thing with hillsides is that there's lots of little blocks that you need to light up. What? What? Wait. What? How? Oh, I didn't remove the. I forgot to remove the tiny bit of roofing at the top. Oops. How the hell did I forget that? I was so fucking confused looking up there. I was like, how is that even possible? Okay. Okay, 24. Perfect. You love to see that. Hello, Lassie Steen. How are you? From Gunzo, Denmark, or whatever, wherever the hell you're from. Yeah, I forgot to remove this up here. Okay, hold on. I can't reach though. All right, so I'm thinking. I'm rethinking a lot of this. God, do you have to fall all the way fucking down here? Okay. Okay. Let's I'm drinking water. I can't enter. Okay. Let's see. I think I want to immediately start this oh, maybe. We immediately start this going upwards, right? And then this would start here. No. I think it does look better if it immediately starts going upward. Do I though? Let's see. Put this in here. And then I think this. Yeah, I think this is fine, really. And then I would want. Oh, hold on. Let me build this out of it. I would want the stairs to be here on this block, I think. Or is that too close? That might be fine. That might be too close. I think that's too close. I think it needs to be on this block. Up by one as well. Let's see. How would this look? I want to go to sleep so I can see it better. I did go. I went to Ace Hardware yesterday, and I got a utility knife. I really want one that's longer than just your normal box cutter, but okay, I think that is good there. But they didn't have one. So oh well. At least it used a standard blade, I guess. But while I was there, I remembered how much I love like hardware stores during the holiday season. I don't know why, but they cook. They cooked on those. Like I don't know why hardware stores during the holiday season are so damn cozy, but they are. Same with like Dillard's and bullshit like that. It's just such a nice atmosphere, you know? Okay, so if this is where this is, this obviously, wait, what am I trying to say? Hold on, let's build out just one more here. That would mean the wall would be here. This would be the wall. It would be like that, right? Am I wrong on that? This would be where the wall is, but I'm not putting the wall there. I'm not putting the wall there. So I'm putting the wall here. No. I'm, oh my God. I'm so fucking confused. Wait. Okay, let's build this floor out of dirt first. Because it's easier to picture, or it's just easier to work with, I guess. Let's build a wall. Let's build it all out of fucking dirt. So this is where the first wall is, right? Let's say I'm building this like a house, like this is the entrance. And then there'd be another wall here. Yeah, this is much easier. There'd be a wall there, and then it would go... First of all, let's remove this. This is really what it's going to look like. Or no, what I would want that. Right? And maybe even like that. No. But anyway, that's where that wall is, and then it goes out to here. Right? And this goes 1, 2, 3 across. Then it goes in. And then in again. And that goes in. And then out. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Okay, I think that's correct, yes. And then these walls are going to be built up to here. Right? And then we're going to see how this looks. I'm all out of pork chops. I need to be killing some fucking pigs. Okay. Hello. Oh, I think maybe that's how I just kept pushing him as I was walking over to here after I get my pork chops. Okay. Yeah. I think that works. Okay, wait, but now that I'm looking at this I'm having second thoughts about if I want this room. Let's think. Let's look here. Wait, hold on. Let's save and quit before my fucking computer crashes again. Let's look here. Do I even want this room? I'm envisioning it, and it kind of looks good both ways. Like, it looks good like this. I'm imagining this being built up. I think we're gonna go for it. Because if I have like a thing there, I think it could look decent. At the end of the day, if I build it, and I'm like, this would look better out of there, then I'll just destroy it. But I want to give it a chance. So let's fill this all in with wood. Fill all this dirt in with wood. I want to go back down and collect all this dirt that I break though, because dirt is useful for me, because I have a lot of sand I want to fill in. Okay. Okay. And then I could fill in, yeah, I guess I'd want to fill in that with that layer as well. Okay. Anyway, we'll build this up however many blocks it needs to be built up. Well, I guess I'll go collect all this dirt that fell first. Let's see, how much dirt? If I had about a stack, how much dirt did fall? Most of it. Okay. We'll go down and collect it. I like playing stuff in release order, like versus, I guess, chronological order of like however the series is, like the story is. Like, you know, I think you should watch Lord of the Rings before you watch The Hobbit, even though technically Hobbit is, you know, before Lord of the Rings chronologically. I don't think it's a good idea to watch because, you know, then you get it, you get the experience that people throughout history experienced. You know, whenever Lord of the Rings came out in 2002, they wait, or 2001, they waited like another decade until they watched The Hobbit. But I do that for like everything, and sometimes it's not ideal, but okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna look. Well, I am running out of stone. I guess I did break down all my stone into not stone. Okay, well anyway, if this is where, oh gosh, this is where that would be. So this is something there. Then that goes out here, 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 here. Yeah, I see why I was confused now whenever I was first building this, because it's fucking weird. Okay, there will be those there. Anyway, then we just build up here. Yeah, I think next episode I'm gonna have to go resource gathering. So mining and I don't even know what else. I guess probably pigs as well to get more food. Oops, that was a waste of a good stone. Okay. Oh, right, I need to build up one more. Okay, hold on. Or do I? Yeah, I do. Right? Yes, I do. Okay, go. Yeah, I am running out of cobblestone. I mean, thankfully there won't be another building here that I have to build. Oh no, but I want to make this like little beam thing. Well, there might be another building here I want to build, but next episode we'll go resource mining. I love this song. This song's so fucking good. Okay, let's put, yeah, I guess 2 for the corners again. Okay, yes. This does come across as correct. All right, and then let's see. Yes. That's correct. And then let's see, how does this look? Oh, well, I guess I could have just checked the fucking, yeah, I don't even need to go down there to look. I can check my screenshot thingy. Okay, you know what? I think this does have potential to look good. Okay, so next I gotta do the roof though, which is, what the hell am I gonna do for the roof? I mean, it's gonna be, in many ways, this roof, but not as tall. I guess it doesn't have to be as tall even. But okay, so immediately after this, I did a block. So this is all just gonna be a block of wood. Then on top of the block of wood, I did a staircase. I'm thinking, should I do it on top of the block of wood, or should I immediately go to the next? Let's try it. Let's try wood, 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 or stairs, I guess I should say. And then what I do for the corner, I guess I did, I don't know. What did I do for the corner? Oh, I just put another. think it would. Okay. Yeah, thing is, I don't know. Will this be too tall this time around? We'll see. I'm definitely gonna need to make more staircases, though. That's for sure. Well, I'm already getting to the part where there doesn't need to be any wood on the corner. Let's see though. Okay, and then we'll put, what is it? Yeah, stairs on top of this. I need to make more. Of course I need to fucking make more. Hold on. I always need more fucking stairs. Is that less stairs than it makes in modern versions? I swear it is. But I don't know if I'm just looking for excuses. Okay. Let's see. How does this start? How does this beginning to look? Yeah, that's the issue. I think that might be too tall. I don't want, I guess I could cap it out here. Or around here if I wanted to. But let's see. Let's fill up the corners first with slabs. So of course no monsters can spawn. And also because it looks better. And then for this roof, do I want to go ahead and cap it out? I guess I do, right? So I'll do, I mean, otherwise, yeah, I would, okay. Yeah, this is, what is this, 1 block lower? Let's see. I do a similar style roof. Is this the same? No, it's not. It is 1 block lower. Yeah. Oh, that looks weird with no wall there, though, is the thing. I think I'm gonna put in that wall. I think that works. I just need to light up, oh, there I didn't have slabs. Okay, well, I don't need to really light it up then. Let's go down here. Oh, that is dangerous. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'll fill in this wall, I guess. Maybe. It just looks weird without having the wall there, but not sure if it looked better with the wall there and having like a door in the middle. But let's see. Let's add like, you know, something like this. And then one there. That look better. And then I have a door there. Thing is, I like having this, you know, but I think it might look good with the door there. Let's I guess I'll probably need a crafting table in here anyway. Let's see, door, and then a pressure plate. I guess it's fine. Here, let's put torches here. Okay, and then I'll probably want, well, I could even go ahead and put in a thingy here. Going right down the center. I just need glowstone. Let's see. Let's get more glass. Yeah, I'm all out of cobblestone and shit. All right, let's get a piece of glowstone. Wait, let's see. How does this look? Before I, you know, go decorating the interior. Yes, that looks fine. I think it'll look good, or definitely better once I add like the support beam there. That will definitely look better. But I do think adding that wall for sure makes it look better, even if I like the idea of it not having a wall more. I could even put down a pressure plate there. because you know I don't have the danger of a mob activating it like I do otherwise. Okay, so let's see. Where would I want this? Probably like there, right? Yeah, I think that's a good height. Let me just put in all the trapdoors. Or would I want it even taller than that? Yeah, I mean that's kind of low down actually. Let's put it up by 1. Okay. I need to craft it. Hold on. Okay. Again, that feels so much higher up, even though it's only 1 block up. But yeah, I do think that's the play. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna want to put a window in there, right? But I'm not sure where. Would I want a window on this side? Would I want a window on all of the sides? Maybe. There's nothing really stopping me. Let's see, how does this look? That's gonna look a bit weird. Well, maybe. It does look a bit weird compared to like this. But I mean, not that weird actually. I think it could still work, especially with the design of having these here, right? I think that could actually look good, but I'm gonna need to make more bleeding trapdoors. Also, I'll forever just have 1 extra trapdoor that I'm not doing anything with. It kind of pisses me off. Okay, let's fill this in. Put in my windows. Okay, how does that look? Rotate, tilt. Yeah, yeah. I think that could work. And I think honestly I should put them on all sides. I don't see why not, honestly. There's 1. Of course, I'm gonna need more fucking trapdoors because they take so much wood to make. That's a damn pressure plate. Oh, look, I'm all out of logs in my inventory. That's fine. Okay. Let's throw this pressure plate into the void. All right. This will also help with lighting, I guess. Maybe. Maybe not. I could put no, I can't. There's no room. Okay. Okay, but how does that look? If we 0-degree tilt, go all the way around. Yeah, I think that looks pretty decent. It'll definitely look better when there's a beam, a support beam down there. So I'm thinking for the support beam, I guess I'll want to use stone and whatever the other thing I'm trying to say. Stone fucking cobblestone. So yeah, we should go mining. Let's see my diamonds. I need to make a new pickaxe. And oh, I want to bring logs. Yeah. Oh, am I almost out of logs too? Okay, I should probably get some fucking logs sometime soon as well. All right, let's go down to the mine. I'm gonna remove this sign and then put in um what's it called? Like a truss? No, that's like a part of it. A support beam, that's what it's called. There you go. Just so I remember. I will sleep actually. But yeah, we're gonna mine a bit. There was I was thinking about types of movies or types of literary or I was thinking about literary adaptations of movies that haven't been done yet, but I really okay, yeah, I do think that looks good. It'll look a lot better once the support beam's there. Anyway, I was thinking of literary adaptations in movies that haven't been done yet, and ones that like if I was a director, I would Well, for both of these, I would want to do, but also they would be really hard to do. But I would love to do them, and I guess I would also love to see them. Um, one of them is House of Leaves. Thing is, though, if you're directing the movie for House of Leaves, there's two problems. One, you have a really big reputation to live up to, and a really big you have a lot to live up to if you're making a movie for House of Leaves. Also, what the fuck? Okay. Um, and two, that definitely can't be easy to make. Just from the concept of House of Leaves and just all of that, that can't be too easy to do. That can't be too easy to adapt. I feel like that's especially in a hard uh, book to adapt to film. Um, the other idea that I would like to see adapted to film is Cry of Fear. But for that, I was thinking, how do you adapt something to film that has multiple endings? Do you, one, only do one of the endings in the film? Or do you find a way to do multiple endings? I'm not sure how that would work. Um, or do you find a way to have how to do multiple endings? Or do you make a new ending for the film that's like, so even like, people who know the endings to Cry of Fear, they would still find something enjoyable out of the film. Well, obviously you would still enjoy it, but they would have a new perspective on the Cry of Fear universe or whatever. Um, from I guess also not just the ending, of course, but the actual contents of the film. They could be different than the game, but then of course you would displease people who just want an adaptation of the game, and then also you would miss out an opportunity of adapting the game, um, which just sounds really fun. But I don't know. What would you do if you were the director of a Cry of Fear film? How would you adapt? How would you adapt it into film? To be honest, I have no idea what the hell I would do, which is why I'm not a director and why I'm not adapting Cry of Fear into film, because I have no damn idea what I'd do. Should I start filling in this area with sugarcane just for it to grow? Might as well, right? Oh, think about how fun a House of Leaves movie would be. Or I guess dreadful a House of Leaves movie would be, in the best way possible. Who would be the director of choice for a House of Leaves movie? I mean, honestly, probably just like a new director, like an amateur. Or no, I don't think Robert Eggers would be best. The guy who made The Lighthouse. I'm just thinking about it. Maybe though. Maybe. Robert Eggers wouldn't be a bad choice. Maybe not my first choice, but I don't have any other choices, so I guess he is my first choice. I don't have any other ideas. I don't know enough directors. Maybe you could call in fucking who is the guy who made a cult in Noroi? Calling him for the found footage scenes. I guess it would be pretty found footagey just off the nature of the book. I mean, the book is in many ways how the fuck would I'm thinking about it. How the fuck would a House of Leaves movie even like work? Like how cuz you have to of course follow the storyline of I don't even remember his name. Of Navidson, right? We have to follow the storyline of Navidson because that's like the main storyline of House of Leaves. But then you also have the storyline going on at the same time of Johnny Truant. So like how would you manage that? I don't know. You would need a very intelligent director to figure that one out. Not me. I don't think I could figure that one out, honestly. I'd rather do my Cry of Fear movie. Depressed Swedish movie. Oh, and we can hire like amateur actors as well. So the acting is just as amateur as it is in a Cry of Fear. Any Swedish people want to be Simon? What about you would do for the soundtrack for that? Because I mean, obviously you have the Cry of Fear soundtrack, but would you remake it with new instruments and slightly alter like the compositions, or would you make whole new compositions in the same style? Maybe both? Yeah, why not both? Because it doesn't feel right to alter the musical style of Cry of Fear because you lose a lot of its like identity, I guess. The depressed guitar noodling is like a huge identity factor of Cry of Fear to me. So I feel like you can't get rid of the depressed guitar noodling. You gotta change it up in some way though, other than just using the original songs. All this gravel's pissing me off. Ooh, hello there. Okay, I'm thinking, do I feel like going to the mechanics today? I still don't know. Maybe. If I don't go to the mechanics, then I'll record probably Road to Empress. Yeah, I think I'll go to the mechanics. I think I'm slightly feeling it. Only slightly though. Whoa. Dear God. Where have I found myself in? Oh. Okay. This is kind of lovely. Not really though. I'm gonna do the classic, block it off, and then start digging the other direction. Oops. Good thing I prepared for that one. I've almost finished Almighty So too. I've still just been listening to it whenever I'm driving in the car and I don't want to dig that way, and getting through it that way. It sounds very Travis Scott in many instances, which is weird. It's weird. It's not my favorite Chief Keef album, but I think it does have a lot going for it, and I do definitely enjoy it still. But I would much rather listen to just Almighty So. Maybe not much rather, but I'd rather. But I can't. I still can't listen to fucking music on my phone. I mean, I can still listen to music on my phone in the house while I'm connected to the server. I just can't download it, which is still fine. Because I can listen to new music while I'm doing my arts and crafts of cutting up hemp rope into smaller fibers and whatever the fuck I'm doing out there. But doesn't mean I can't listen to that music in the car. It's gonna take a while to download all of that music again, though. It'll be fun. I do actually enjoy it quite a lot. Dear Jesus. Oh my God. I'm getting too old for this shit. Okay, how much cobble do I have now? I'm getting up there. I just don't want to have to mine next episode for a shit ton of cobble. Ooh. Okay, it's the void. Let's just explore a little bit. Okay, that's all I needed to see. Anyway, I'm hoping I can hope they patch my tire for free. I was looking, and yeah, everyone was saying like, yeah, they just do it for free. And if they can't fix it, then you have to buy a tire. Well, not like have to, but you know. I think I'll also go to the pharmacy and get my candy. Kind of a double, what's it called? A double tasking or whatever. See, if I took my pill at 1, okay, I still have a lot of time. It's only 2:20 right now. How was your day today? Did you have a good day? I hope you have a good... Oops, that's pork chop. Hope you had a good day today. See, I was about to put away my water, actually. Which is funny that immediately right when I was going to put away my water, encounter a shit ton of lava. Let's not put that there, because I'm about to mine there. It would be nice to find diamonds too, but I'm mostly just trying to get cobblestone. But if there's a big lava pool, I won't say no to exploring it. Just a little bit. This one's quite annoying though, because it's one of the ones where you have to mine your way through it. And there's nothing. That's fine. Alright. Where are we here? How much longer do I want to go for? I don't know. I don't have anything to talk about is the issue. Which is why it'd be nice to mine next episode when I have shit to talk about. But now I gotta make that truss next episode. Not a truss, support beam. I haven't listened to a lot of Chews, aka Lassie Steen, aka my dog in Minecraft. Today I listened to Peace Server. Or this morning I did while I was cutting up fiber. I've also been listening to a lot of Carlos Esmeralda Jalapeno. I want to get more into Machina. It kind of seems like exactly my vibe. Like I love that kind of like Machina Euro dance type shit. You know, like those kind of melodies. It's so nice. I also want to get into I forgot the name of the group. I think it's like Zect, I think it's called. But I listened to a various artist release with Chews and 2 other artists on it. One of them was a member of Zect. It's like another acid core group, like Chews is. Well, Chews isn't a group, but you know what I mean. And yeah, I liked the 2 tracks that one of their members had, and they were on a track. There was a Formalities versus a Zect track on there, and Formalities I think is actually has both that guy and Chews on it. But yeah, Chews and I forgot his name. I think one of his aliases is like Spirius. They were friends. They were in a few groups together. They were on that VA release together. You won't be so kind as to at least give me a little bit of diamonds? Okay, let's see, how much do I have? Okay, I'll probably fill out my inventory. So finish up this stack and then I'll head back. Of course, I gotta head all the way back. I gotta fucking walk there. Very slowly. Which is fine. Okay. I don't want to deal with gravel, so we're gonna head back. Yeah, like look at this goes on for fucking ages. Okay. Yeah, then once I'm back from the discount tire place, I'm going to try and sieve those fibers down. And if they're too clumpy and the wrong color, then I guess I'll get to work on trying to paint another batch of things. Painting those though, I didn't mention it, but it takes so much fucking effort. Like holy, you have to use all of your strength, and you have to uh, not even that you have to use all of your strength, but like it just takes so long. But you do have to use a lot of strength, and it takes long. So it'll definitely be easier though when I try in the future with less fucking whatchamacallit, fibers. Because I'm hoping that will help with the oh, there's a zoom to this. I'm hoping that that'll help with the consistency as well. But we'll just have to see. I'll keep the font. Why not? What am I going to listen to the car? Oh, right, Chief Keef. I'm still not finished with Almighty So 2. I don't think the, actually, I think the discount tire is like, how far away was it? Probably like 20 minutes. Is it turning nighttime or is it turning daytime? I think it's turning nighttime. Nope, it's turning. Wait. Yes. Yeah. No, it's about to turn daytime. Okay. Is that oh, I don't have any inventory space even if I wanted to kill those pigs. This is quite scary because I can hear a bunch of little. Oh, it's just a pig. Oh, there's a zombie down there. Okay, let's light this up. Let's go back to base and then I guess I'll put some cobblestone in the furnace. But I am excited to see how does this look as I approach it. It still does look a little bit out of place, but trust me, it'll look a lot better once the God, what the fuck is it called? You know, once the thingy is the beam, once the beam is there, it'll look a lot better. Definitely. Can you please stop getting so close to the edge? I don't know why they keep literally like floating towards the edge. Well, first of all, let's put these pork chops in here actually. While I put all this shit away. Redstone, I'll put redstone in here just because that's where all my fucking redstone is. Okay. Here we go. All this shit away. Okay, and then we're gonna cook up how much cobblestone? If we have this much cobblestone, we'll cook up, I'd say 3 stacks. So I don't know. I just throw this shit in here. Just throw in well, that's 3.5 stacks, so here. Just split it up better. Whatever. That's like still like 4 stacks. That's fine. I can always turn it back into cobblestone. Yes, okay. Oh, plus I have more cobblestone here. So there you go. All right, so yeah. Next episode I will wait. This is pissing me off. I need to fix this first. Next episode I'm gonna make that thingy, and then I'll probably do the interiors, right? Here, I just want to make these cobble or stone or something. Yeah, so next episode I'll do that and then probably the interiors. And then after the interiors will take a while, but oh yeah, look at all that sugar cane down there. Okay. Cool. That's melting, so yeah, I guess I'll end the episode here. Okay. Bye. Say bye to Lassie Steen. Lassie Steen support Bean. Bye.